Hey guys, so welcome to another video, and in this video I'm to talk about having kids and my opinion. And I know that I've made quite a lot of videos talking about it and always brings a lot of controversy and people don't like me for this. But again, this is my channel. I want to make videos about topics that interest me and what I think is important to talk about, no matter how popular it is. I'm not making these kinds of videos to become popular, to make you like me. If you enjoy these videos, I'm happy for that. But if you don't enjoy these videos, like, I'm doing these videos to educate people and just offer people options and try to help them understand that like having kids is not the only way how to live. There are many other ways how to be happy. And I know that a lot of people are trying to say that I, for example, don't want kids just because Duran Rider daddy told me and stuff like this. Like, I'm actually glad, like, I'm 100% not having kids just because Duran Rider and Freely are promoting child-free lifestyle, 100%. But I'm so happy that they opened my eyes, and it's about education. It's like saying, oh, you are a vegan just because Freely and Harley like told you. Yes as well, but they helped me to educate myself, and I'm happy that they did it. And the same thing is with the child. And I remember that I was never really having any feelings towards kids. I find this is gonna may sound like crazy to some people, maybe too honest. So if you don't like honesty, just skip this video and go watch something else. But I really find children very annoying. I don't like spending time with them. I don't like being around them. Like, for example, babysitting for me would be really stressful, and I'm bored. When I'm with children, I'm super bored. I don't know what to talk about with them. I just don't know how to manage kids. And I never had a feeling that I would mad a mom carrying a child or pushing a child in a buggy, and I would be like, I would just stop for a moment. I would be like, I wish this is gonna be like my life one day. I never ever had it, and I'm 27 years old at the moment, and for last 27 years I did not have any feelings to become a mother. I really didn't feel like having kids, like, so far, and I'm already 27 years old. So that's one thing. Like, a lot of people, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of women, they are like pressured into having kids, and then they realize that that's not really something they really wanted for themselves. Ask yourself, like, if you are considering having children, I'm not saying that everyone needs to feel like me. Some people really have the urge, I guess, but ask yourself, sit down. It's a massive decision. It's not like getting a new handbag or deciding whether you want to buy a Ford or a BMW. That's a massive decision, and I'm so happy that I did not make my decision. And I even read a comment that one woman left on Duran Rider's video where he was talking about vasectomies and child-free lifestyle, and she said that she never ever regretted not having children. That allowed her to just spend time doing something more efficient than just having kids. And I'm not saying that being a parent is a bad thing or it's not fulfilling. I guess it can fulfill some people, but to me, I don't think it would fulfill me. I don't think I would be able to take care of the child, either financially or emotionally. I just wouldn't have enough patience for that. I think it's extremely stressful. And she said that she spent her life doing things she loves. She had much more free time. She could do things that make her happy. Let's say do more sport or do reading or do gardening. And she said that she had enough spare time that she could do like animal activism, she could do protests, she could do online activism, she could write blogs, inspire people, convert people into veganism, and that she actually used that free time and invested that free time, that spare time she had, because she didn't have a child, into something more fulfilling and something that's gonna stay here for a long time. And I'm not saying that being mother or a parent is a bad thing. Again, it's everyone's choice, but just, I know it's not for me. It's extremely stressful. And for example, me, like, imagine, like, if I would know that I'm pregnant, so you need to get like shoes for the child, you need to get a buggy, and you need like 1,000 different things. You need to go to these stores that are for babies. And for example, if I imagine myself like going to these places, going to these shops and just doing all this shopping, it really gives me a goosebumps and I feel like throwing up. And the imagination of like giving birth is one of my biggest fears. I watched videos, women giving birth, probably 3 times in my life, and I remember that I told myself like, I'm not going through this. And I did this when I was like 18 years old or something, so it's not something that Duran Rider would just convince me to do, or that I would be brainwashed into not having kids. I feel like it's not my path. If it's your path, I wish you the best. I hope you're gonna make it happen, but I know it's not my path. I feel like I can invest my time much better than just being a mother, because being a mother, it's gonna take away a lot of your time. It's gonna be like having another full-time job. You have to be awake like 24/7, and lack of sleep, and you will need a lot of energy to just provide the baby with everything you feel like. And I know that I could not do it myself ever. I just know that this is not my path, and I'm so glad that I made this decision. And when I came to Thailand, I was even looking up if there is any hospital in Chiang Mai that would do female sterilization, the tubal ligation, and I kind of even lost my best friend because of this, because I told her I'm considering getting myself sterilized here in Thailand because it would be like cheaper, and she stopped talking to me after that. We have like had like a massive argument. She told me that if I'm really considering getting myself sterilized, I should rather cut my womb like completely out. And it really hurt me, because like it's such a taboo for people to accept that you openly say that you don't want kids. They treat you like you have a cancer, or you have some kind of disease. Like they don't want to talk to you. You lose friends. You lose sometimes family members stop talking to you, and it's a really controversial topic. But I don't really mind openly talking about it, and I'm so glad that Pablo, my boyfriend, got a vasectomy, so he got this sorted for us. I think he's amazing for doing this for himself and for me as well, for us together. But if he wouldn't do it, I was really considering getting myself sterilized, because I know it's not my path. And what I really think that people come to you with this kind of argument, oh, what about you're gonna change your mind? Like, if you want children, you are a lot more likely not to change your mind. And if you don't really want children, again, you are not really more likely to change your mind. Like, if you know you don't want kids, probably nothing is going to convince you. And just accept it, that some people don't want kids. It's not their path. They know that it's not for them, and just accept it. It's this simple. So how would you feel if you want a child? How would all these people, all these couples who are planning to have kids would feel if people would come to them and tell them, what if you're gonna change your mind? What if you're gonna change your mind after you're gonna give birth, and you will realize that you can't really take care of the child, or it's not as fulfilling as you felt? Like, how would you feel? So at the same time, please consider if it's really like appropriate to tell people who don't want kids and keep telling them, what about if you're gonna change your mind? Like, I'm 27, I haven't changed my mind, and I know that I won't change my mind ever. I didn't, like, my biological clock are not ticking at all, and I never had any mother feelings, and I just know that this is not for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this a little bit honest video. I just wanted to openly and honestly talk about what I think about it, how I feel. And if you enjoyed this video, if you feel the same, don't forget to hit the like button down there. Also, comment on this video, let me know what do you think, if you think that having kids or not having kids is a good idea. What do you think is your path? Also, share this video with your friends and family and co-workers, and yeah, subscribe to my channel because I make videos every day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.